Hey everyone, it's Mojax here in the DJ City UK lab. Now, we all know as DJs that ultimately the most important thing will always be the music, but it's 2015 and the most popular way of discovering new music, especially amongst young people, is via YouTube now. So it's important that if you're trying to grow your career, you have some kind of presence on YouTube like other social media. So whether that be through gig diaries or performance routines like our own bedroom sessions series that we have on DJ City, or full-length mixes, whatever that might be, you just need to be visible and out there on YouTube. So today, I'm going to give you 3 tips that are going to help you improve your performance videos. So the first tip is really quite straightforward, and that is buy yourself a GoPro. Now, we're not sponsored by GoPro or anything, but we use them for all our videos. So the cutting room stuff, the bedroom sessions, you'll see them in those. Everyone uses GoPros, and for a few good reasons. For starters, this new 2014 Hero model, the bottom end one, is $130, and you're still getting full 1080p video with that. It's really good quality, certainly good enough for YouTube, and you've got a very wide depth of field, so everything's in focus. You haven't got to focus it or anything like that. And also it's got a really wide angle on it, which means you don't have to have loads of space to get a good shot. So you can, for example, use the adhesive mounts. You can stick it on the wall, you know, 1.5 foot above your decks, and you're gonna get everything in shot. Everything's gonna be in focus, and it's just really, really simple to use. You can, of course, use your smartphone. They give you great video quality now, or you can use webcams, all sorts of things like that. But for ease of use and simplicity and that great wide angle view, a GoPro is definitely the answer. The second tip is not very glamorous, but it is quite important, and that is you need to try and minimize your risk of your content getting pulled from YouTube for copyright violations. Now, it's one of those things, we are DJs, we play other people's music, so it's not our copyrighted stuff. We don't own it, and if we manage to get it out there in some way or another, then we have to count ourselves lucky. But there are ways to minimize your risk. If you're doing a scratch routine, just a bit of scratching you want to put out there, then use an obscure beat or a beat that you've created yourself. Just jump into, you know, one of these music making apps on your iPad or something. Make a little loop, just play over that, do your cutting over that. If you're doing, you know, playing a house mix or something like that, go for those unreleased, you know, those SoundCloud sourced beats that you've got rather than the stuff on the major labels. And the same if possible. It's more difficult if you're playing R&B and hip hop, it is more difficult to do, but also try and just, you know, play around with unreleased stuff, with newer stuff, with more obscure stuff, and that way you've got more of a chance of your video A, being visible at all, and B, being visible around the world. Now, the third and probably most important tip that I can give you is to make sure you use direct audio. You're a DJ, you're showcasing your DJing skills. You can't do that with terrible on-camera audio, just can't be done. So you need to get yourself a direct audio recording, whether that's internally within Scratch Live, Serato DJ or whatever, or you can run a cable in and just record into your laptop, into Audacity, something like that. Either way, you need to have a nice, clean, good quality audio feed. Then of course you do need to synchronize that with your video that you've recorded. Now you can use iMovie on the Mac. There are plenty of free options for Windows. Adobe Premiere Elements is great value. It's around about $100. That's great if you're doing regular videos, that kind of thing. But if you're just doing the one-off, you might well, as a DJ, have a copy of Ableton Live knocking around. And that's perfectly good for this kind of use. Now you'll see what I've done on this video here. I've actually just done some simple stabs at the beginning. This was just recorded here in the lab the other night with that new GoPro. I've got my Serato DJ audio recorded there, and this is my video file that I've imported. And I've just done some stabs there at the start to give me a nice clean little waveform that I can use to then align perfectly with what I'm doing. And I can see exactly what's going on. And then I've turned off the video file audio track, and I've just got my audio running there from the Scratch Live or Serato DJ recording. And then we'll find that my terrible scratching is nicely synced up. So then all you need to do is basically chop off the beginning. You're just doing it like you would with an audio edit. You're just going to chop the beginning and end off. You can fade on the volume as well, whatever you want to do. And then there's your video ready to export to an H.264 file and upload to YouTube. Nice and simple, just with software that as a DJ you've probably got knocking around already. So there we go, 3 quick tips on improving your performance videos. If you've put any of those into action, please let us know in the comments. Link us to your videos. If you've done an awesome routine, then submit it for the Bedroom Session series here on DJ City. We're always looking for new and exciting talent to feature on there. And keep your eyes on this channel. Please do make sure you subscribed. We're going to have lots more tips, tricks and tutorials, plus product reviews coming up in the months to come. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.